Hello, welcome back. Last time I did a few pretty simple rooms, and then this one, which was a bit less so. Up here is River Crossing by Bent. People pointed out that I have actually played a Bent hold. This was the author of Floating Friendship Facility. Somehow I forgot that. A Slayer! Oh man!
River Crossing. Place a stalwart,
it's
Lane,
this.
and Slayer on one side of the river. They must be brought to the other side alive. If left together unattended, the Slayer would slay the stalwart, or the stalwart would stab the brain. Since the Diener can only bring one of them with him at a time, the room is clearly impossible. Ha! P.S. I have included a speed potion to make the room, while still totally unsolvable, a bit less annoying. After all, I am not a monster.
Yeah, pushing a Slayer across on this without a speed potion would be kind of a pain. Probably not impossible, but I'm not completely sure it's not. Anyway, so River Crossing. Do Stalwarts and Slayers just not even care about each other? This is a clever implementation of a classical puzzle in DROD. No, they definitely care about each other, but they'll just sit... Okay. That's a little different from what I expected. Okay. So I assume everybody's familiar with the classic river crossing puzzle. You take the middle one across, you go back, you take one of the others across, you take the middle one back, you take this one across, then you go back and take the middle one. This is a little different because two things want to kill each other here. So, Stalwart... but the Slayer doesn't care about the brain. Okay, so the Slayer is the bottom... Let's see, what are the classic... I mean, I've heard this phrased with a few different pieces. The version that I heard was like fox, hen, chicken feed, something like that. Anyway, so in this situation, I think the Stalwart would be the hen. Yeah, so the Slayer is the fox and the brain is the chicken feed. Oh yeah, of course. The layout confused me. Of course you take the hen across first. Alright, you go there. Oh! Well then. Of course, right. Can't do that because I can't. So next up, let's take... I mean, taking the Slayer would be annoying. Taking the brain would be less annoying. You're gonna kill me if I do that, so, you know, don't. You can't kill me there. Alright. So, right. Hen wants to eat the chicken feed. So, you have to come back. No, don't do that. Yeah, you're gonna be a pain about this, huh? There, that'll do. Not with that Slayer there. Okay, so I think I do have an additional complication here. Oh yeah, definitely. So could I have taken a Slayer instead of the brain in this step? Probably. It's interesting to me that Stalwarts ignore Slayers. I wouldn't have guessed that would have been the case. How do I take a Slayer with me, though? This is going to be real annoying. Here, look over this way. Face that way. No, don't do that. Yes, do that. Perfect. Stalwarts don't ignore Slayers. So I cannot leave these two boys alone with each other. Yeah, that's right. That's the fox and the hen. So I take the Stalwart back. No, this still works.
This outcome?
Your sword's in the wrong place, so I guess I'll have to... Stalwart, come on now. Just, do you have to always be a stalwart? In all the worst ways. There, you come with me. Now, once again, I have a slayer on the other end. Leaving a slayer to his own devices, I mean, I guess I can probably... Stalwart, no. Can probably pull him over here. Keep the stalwart occupied. Here, you go there. If I do this just right... Well, that'll have to be further over, I guess. Like as far over as I can possibly go, pretty much. No, no. No, you... No! Hold still. Okay, so that's as much time with the Slayer as I can get, huh? And it's enough. Okay, I'll take it. Here's Brain. Slayer doesn't care about Brain. I'm going back. Now I have to do this again, which is fine. I saw how to do that. Don't need any toys for this child this time. Ah, your sword! Okay. Oh, now you're looking at the... Alright then. Now, do you remain more interested in that stalwart? His sword's not in a good place. I don't know what I can really do about that, though. Not really much. Will this be enough time, or did I waste too many turns? I wasted too many turns. Well, I guess I can do this. Maybe that will go somewhere good somehow. But now I'm just on the other side. Well, if I'm gonna do that... Oh, hey, wait. Nope, can't work with that. Right, again, if I'm gonna do that, why wouldn't I do it this way? That's the way to go? Okay, that's the trick. Alright, you go here. You go here. I haven't inspected the wiring, but I presume it works as I could expect. Okay. That works. Then I push everybody off, and my raft's on the wrong side. Okay. Again, could have looked ahead. Slayer, leave that stalwart alone for a moment, please. Stalwart, leave that brain alone for a moment. Why would there not be another green door there? I don't approve of this. There should be another one right there. Alright, you're gonna kill that brain if I let you.
I will puncture.
Could you not puncture my stalwart friend, though?
Reaches far.
Oh boy. That's not gonna be in time. This is just silly. Don't go on the raft! I need to move that! Slayer! Maybe I should, like, take the stalwart with me as I do this? Well, these two are gonna kill each other. Obviously in that order. Here's what I should do. Not that. Here's what I should do. Well, I wanted to take you with me, but your sword's in the wrong direction. Can you fix that? No, stalwart. No, face your sword another way. Just face another way. There. That will do. Will it, though? Maybe. guess it'll have to. Ah, no. Well, this isn't going anywhere. Okay, well I did the river crossing, but now DROD mechanics are being a pain. Alright, you two are far enough away that I can do this and reach now. Okay, you, get on your arrow. That's your arrow now. You, get on your arrow.
I feel the smallest sense of accomplishment.
Well, good for you. But too bad for you, I have a speed potion. Okay, there we go. Away with you, Slayer. Alright. Cool implementation of the river crossing. Would have appreciated a second room clear gate right here, so I didn't have to do that platform shuffle. To be fair, I could have looked ahead and seen that I would have to do that. I guess I just didn't feel like inspecting wiring. Why is there a stairway here? Okay, it leads to another entry. That's weird. Did I notice this my first time through? Ah, because it has to be in the corner and maybe you couldn't add a passage to either one of these? Alright, oh right, that's my first place. That's what I'm circling around to. So, Dragonfogel, contest organizer. What's this called? WWW. Alright, let's go on the internet.
Fluff. Surround a blob of fluff with walls and hot tiles so there's only one exit for puffs. The Delver cannot possibly split the blob into 4 puffs without losing any. Then make a gap over water through a conquer token, so that the Delver will need 2 tiles of ice going each way. To be absolutely sure, the Delver cannot cross. Provide only 3 monsters.
Okay, so 4 puffs. Here's a 5th. Why? What's the point of you? Probably to make sure I always have a threat clock. That's fair. That's actually quite useful. Okay, so you're a threat clock summoner so that I can see exactly when puffs will move. Yeah, when they'll take their turn on that. What are you? So let out the monsters, sure. Okay, so let's evaluate some of Arky's statements here. There is only one exit for puffs, correct. The Delver cannot possibly split the blob into 4 puffs without losing any. I'm not sure yet. The Delver will need 2 tiles of ice going each way. Drop, drop, step, drop, drop. Seems accurate. Provide only 3 monsters, sure. I mean, that part is no problem. Technically, I should only need 1 monster for this, because when a puff kills another puff, it'll make ice, and 1 puff survives. One of those is a water skipper. I'm not sure if that matters. Wraithwing and Wubba. What an interesting set of monsters. Okay. So first problem. Get 4 puffs out of this. I mean, obviously if I do that I lose 1 immediately. If I do that I lose 1 immediately. Unless I already have my... Let's see, the only move that would push 1 into that safe space is this. I do not know a way to have my stick be inside fluff without it destroying it. I don't know if there is a way. Could a monster help me? With like attraction or something? Hold on a second. No, there's a way here. Here's a spot. There we go. Okay, so just be real careful with attraction. Sure, that's fine. That's no problem. I can make this work. Sure. Okay, well, puffs are mine. That's not a problem. Just had to see that one spot. Stay in this row. And I don't have to involve the monsters until I'm ready to. Alright, now it's just ice bridging. An activity I quite enjoy, actually. One of my favorites. Let's see, I'd really like to have been here, and I made that happen. Great. Okay, that's a very good start. Okay, now I just need one monster to exist right about here. Wraithwing will be the easiest one for that. The Wubba will move too, I'll ignore it. Will the Wraithwing be the easiest one for that? Probably. In fact, I can just chase it into place and the Puff will catch up with it naturally. Perfect. Alright, well in that case, let's do it from this angle. You want to go there? Sure. Alright, done. Hi, Wubba. You're gonna get in my way. I'm gonna dunk you in the water then. Oh. Oh, it has to be the water skipper. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't at all. Just because I can't kill that in the water doesn't mean I can't kill it. Check out all these grills. I didn't step on the conquer token. I was so confused for a moment. I guess I undid past that. Alright, well that was nice. Oh, I get it. Wraithwing Water Skipper Wubba. WWSW. P. Arky double feature. First place. Hold on, we're not ready for that yet. Freezing. Pygmy Wubba. 20th place tie. What place was this? 17th? 17th. This room was neat, but which trick was the Arky trick? Like the fact that I could step from here to here and break that? I guess that was what conflicted with what he said. And also the fact that puffs can kill other puffs and make water, ice. I don't know. It was a good room, I'm just not sure it was a very Arky-ish room, I guess. I don't know. Entrance to freezing! Alright then. Now I'm here. Okay. These are some wall decorations. Scrolls. What do you have for me? Oh boy, Omplik.
Freezing. Each pressure plate must be held by a frozen Omplik. It's impossible to freeze 9 Omplik on one mirror. Additionally, I have added a pressure plate under the mirror to prevent the Delver from moving it. Truly an impossibility.
Alright then. So 2 evil eyes here. I get my sword. I got so used to having a staff. I forgot what it's like to hold a sword. Okay, well he doesn't have to stay there. He can just, you know, be there for a turn. That's very close, so I can easily do that, and I can even reflect him with my sword if I want. Sure. There are 2 mirrors. That's nice. Okay, well that doesn't prevent me from moving it, it just means I have to put it back once I'm done with it. Okay, so again, I don't have a staff, so I have to move these the hard way. Alright, well I mean this seems straightforward, right? You are there. Oh, I don't get to take this mirror with me. That force arrow means I do that. Got it. I'm gonna get frozen here. Wait. This seems like a problem. I guess I have to do... What? What? Okay. What, I have to pull them in here? Are you sure? That doesn't seem right. But what else could I do here? Okay, I did it. Sure, I guess that's no problem. And I can even interrupt what you're doing and just keep you down there for as long as I want. Which will not be forever, but it will be for a time. Okay, well that's convenient. Alright, so just disrupt all these, move them to the outer reaches, and turn them back around. That seems trivial. For the diagonal ones at least. I don't know about the orthogonals, but I'll get to them when I get to them. Okay, so orthogonals. Disrupt, move, put, and yeah, that remains no problem. I'm cutting off some of my paths. I'm going to have to navigate you through this, which should be alright. I can just have you go around there. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'll have a problem here. This is not how I wanted that to go. That'll do, though. Okay. Hey, look where all those checkpoints are. I guess there are two up there, but... okay, so... now to do this... This might not have been the most optimal order to have done things, but... I don't know, it might have. Let's see, I want to be here, and I want you to do that. Perfect. I want you to be real nice to me. Which for an Oplik honestly isn't that hard to do. They're very polite creatures. I'll do exactly what I want them to do if I make the right inputs. Which is kind of true of most creatures, really. Oh! Okay, you need to make a move this way, and I need to do that without doing this. Okay, so let's do this differently. First of all, you need to orthogonal. Okay, I'm going to turn you around. Pull the same sort of trick I did on that other one. Perfect. Okay. Then you just go there. Sure. Well, okay, not like that, but, you know, something like that. Yeah, I don't think there's a problem here. Let me make sure you don't break any beams. Alright, done. You went there, which is totally fine. Don't break any beams yet. Alright. Well, that was simple. Cool. Alright. Secrets found 0. Exit from freezing. Okay, so, got first place here. Should I let it stand on its own, or should I do it now? I'm gonna let it stand on its own. Arky double feature. Alright. So yeah, everything up to first place done. This one gets its own feature first thing next time. Then I have all the problem rooms to come back to. Oh boy. Exciting. I heard there was something different that could have been done here. Who told me that? You did. But do you do it differently? This does not want to download, huh? Hold on, right, so I have a 90 move demo because of the Conquer token. Really? Well, maybe we're not watching this after all. I was getting ranks. My scores are being saved. Oh, there it goes.
Put a puff in our room. Taunt the devil.
Whoa. Oh. I see. So you can squish a puff by making sure it ends up under your caber, and you can make it end up under your caber by doing that. Got it. Okay. Now that would have been a lot more interesting than just put it far away and have plenty of time. I also noticed these things where if, for example, I had a puff here-ish, I went in there, and the puff, by the time I get here, ends up, like, there. You know, I zip down here, I get to its north, then I have a puff over here, which would catch up to me if I go down there. No, that still doesn't matter. Okay, so there is a version of this room that could be cool, like if you really have to squish a puff on one of those. That is neat, but I didn't have to do that. Alright, so I learned a new trick at least. Okay, see you next time for first place, and then all the things that are going to make me super miserable. Sounds like a good time. I'll see you then.